I'm Emma. I work for Cineworld. I work for Cineworld Cardiff. I'm the Deputy General Manager there.
Right.
And I'm Michaela, and I work for Cineworld Cinemas in Bolton.
And I'll try not to speak in a Geordie accent all the time because I've got similar speaking, so we'll try and be as intelligible as possible. So tell us why you chose or how you got involved with Cullen Scholefield.
I got involved with Cullen Scholefield through my employer. They decided that this qualification would be ideal for to lead us on in our journey of management and leadership.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly the same thing.
Exactly the same thing. Yeah. So are you obviously, were you both in the same qualification at the same time, or are you different levels?
No, yes, same qualification, same
okay,
time.
Wow, okay. So do you meet up on a regular basis, the pair of you then?
We did. We had 4 tutorials.
Right.
Where we would go for three or 4 days to we went to a conference centre.
Right. Okay.
In Leamington, and that's how we would meet up. But we'd be on the phone or social media all the time.
Oh, okay. Good.
And WhatsApp was a big
big
thing for us as
well.
Right. So we used WhatsApp quite a bit.
Very good. So, was the flexible delivery style sort of important to you too then, or did you want to go to a classroom, or do you want to do it from home, or what?
I think that the mixture of doing the classroom and also the learning that you did on your own was quite valuable, and then in a group, you could use each other as kind of a sounding board, or reassurance was really good. But with our jobs being quite tight at times, it was quite good being able to have that time not restricted by having to go to the same classroom every day, every week. So it was quite good. That flexibility was really good.
Are your cinemas very similar in some ways, or are they different, or what?
I don't know. I think ours are probably quite similar.
Yeah, I would say structure-wise, definitely are quite similar.
But there are throughout the group. There were vast differences.
No, I'm just trying to work out, when you said the sounding board, so are you comparing notes with sort of like for like, or are you looking at the next big cinema and saying, I want to go work there, or what?
Well, I think there was an element of that every time that we would meet up. You would talk to somebody and you'd have a conversation of, well, what's happening in your cinema this week, and what's happening, and then there'd be talk of, oh, well, this cinema's opening next year. It's this size, or can I pick your brains about that? And there was that sort of element of it, but there's always that element when we meet up. So.
Yeah. So when it comes to doing the course, who was your advisors? Who did you have?
Carol.
You had Carol.
Yeah, we had Carol, Stu, and also Tanya.
Okay, so a variety.
Marie as well, so there was quite a few people that we had.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Yeah. And so what do you think you gained as a result of the qualifications then?
To me, I learned a lot about myself, and I decided it helped me to determine how to become a better manager and be more effective in my role. And it also helped me to develop the skills that I need to progress when I do.
Right.
I think for me the biggest thing it did was give us a lot of confidence in my own abilities, and I think it made us more reassured that I'm definitely a natural coach and mentor, and this kind of reinforced that a lot more. So I certainly want to go on and do maybe the level 7 in coaching and mentoring.
I was going to say, what do you fancy doing next then? So
that's the one I'm certainly thinking of doing next year.
Right. You sir?
Nothing at the moment.
Having a break, yes. I think a lot of people said that very same thing. So clearly you recommend Cullen Scholefield?
Yes, definitely, yeah.
Good. So we talked about what we're going to do next. Anything you'd like to say to your advisors?
I'd like to say a huge thank you for the support they give throughout the course. It was very friendly, and I would say a very natural friendship as well. Yeah. And you've certainly got some people now that you could probably pick up the phone to and call for some reassurances and guidance.
Definitely.
So I think that's one thing I like to say.
I think Carol is a credit to Cullen and Scholefield.
Brilliant. And most importantly, at the end of it, do you think having a qualification matters? Is it important to you? You're going to put the letters after your name now?
To me, it's not necessarily about that. I think for me, it's about your own personal journey, and I think that's what you need to. When you're doing a qualification, it's not necessarily about getting the qualification. I think it's about you understanding the course, and then you being able to apply that course with what you want to do in your life. Yep. And it's not just in a work environment, but also a personal environment as well, as that can be quite very durable for both. So I think it's
you've learned stuff for outside work as well.
What I can do outside of work as opposed to just in, and it's a very personal journey to you as well, I would say.
I would agree with that. It's not something that I'm not the type of person to put qualifications after my name or anything like that. It was more about doing it for me and learning and needing to build my confidence.
Have you observed sort of the rest of you sort of all growing at the same time?
Yeah.
Is it something that you
massively?
see?
Yeah. Certain people, I think you can certainly say from the very first tutorial to the last one, grown absolutely massive. In terms of kind of, I mean, career progressions being one of them for a lot of people, but in terms of what they've done in their own sites and how recognition have been by their peers has been absolutely huge. So I would say each and every one that's been on our course certainly has seen a huge change with that. Even today, seeing them today, it's just that difference that you're seeing people again.
Brilliant. Thanks so much.